It's 2024 and the biggest debate of the year has already started. Which business is better? Is it dropshipping or OnlyFans management? I'll tell you exactly which business is better in which situation, which costs better, which is easier to start, which is easier to scale, and one secret point that no one ever talked about when they compare different business models. So let's get right into it. First of all, about me. Well, I'm qualified to talk about this. I've been doing OnlyFans management since 4 years and I was able to build an agency to multiple 6 figures a month. So let's get right into it. The most important thing is how much does it cost to start? Now, let me start with dropshipping. Yes, there are ways how you can minimize the costs, but you won't get around spending at least a little amount of money to even start, because you need to build a store, you need to try out ads. If you're trying to do it competitively, yeah, you can do TikTok, but we're not talking about that here. And also you need product. If you're professional, you also want to test it, all the stuff, you need shipping. It's very hard to start dropshipping without spending a single cent, which on the other hand, OnlyFans management, there's the strength. You can start from zero. I have an entire video on how to start, and if you watch it, you'll see you don't have to spend a single cent. Create an Instagram account, start doing outreach, find a creator to work with, post pictures on Reddit, do some TikToks, etc. And by the time in OnlyFans management, it is 100% possible to make $100,000 a month without ever spending a single cent. I've seen multiple dudes pull it off, and while I suggest at least reinvesting the profits, it's absolutely possible. While in dropshipping, this is not the case. So if it comes to costs, the first point goes to OnlyFans management. Now, the second point perfectly lines up with that, because it's how easy it is to start the business model. For example, if you are a salesman, you start at a sales company, it's very easy to start because you just pick up the phone and you start selling. You can learn how to sell better, but that's everything. Now, with dropshipping, it's very hard because you need a ton of business skills. You need to learn the shipping over international borders. You need to figure out the taxes, how to build a website, how to find the winning product, how to do TikToks, how to do ads. It's very hard to start. You even need to know copywriting if you want to have a proper website, considering you don't want to spend too much money on website designers, copywriters, and ad manager, all the stuff. So it's very hard to start from zero because you need a variety of business skills that all need to be on a very high level if you want to earn big money. The same problem also applies to OnlyFans management. This is why I don't suggest starting OnlyFans management if you have no clue about business, because it's the same case here. You need to know copywriting, video marketing, taxes. You need to find a way to outreach to creators to convince you to work with them. You need to be a professional, and that's only a few of the business skills. The most important one being you need to be a perfect salesman, because the whole business in the end is selling content to the people who subscribe to your profile. So if you don't have any of these business skills, don't start the business. So to sum it up, dropshipping and OnlyFans management both get a point because both of them are equally hard to start. If you have no clue about business, I suggest just going into a sales job. I suggest selling a coaching, a video course, whatever, because that's very easy to start and you learn your first lessons about making money in the first place. The third point is the cash flow. Which business generates a greater cash flow? Now, in dropshipping, you have a lot of expenses. So if you make $1 million a month, depending on how your business looks, you can almost every time be sure that at least 50 to 70% go away for costs of the product, for shipping, for taxes. So $1 million in revenue might only be 200K in profit. While on OnlyFans management, like the entire money literally goes to your bank account. Let's say the creator account generates $1 million a month. Yes, you may have a split. If you're a professional agency, you may take 70–80%. If you have a good tax setup, maybe you pay 5 to 10% taxes, I don't know. So by the time it goes to your bank account, you've made $700,000 profit. So you see the cash flow on OnlyFans management is much greater. Also, you don't have any real costs except for employees. If you're a professional agency, yeah, you have chatters, you have VAs. Okay, I get it. But you have no products, nothing. You pay the cut to the creator and the taxes, and you pay your employees. That's all. So the cash flow on OnlyFans management is far greater and far more lucrative. I would even say that OnlyFans management is one of the few businesses with the best cash flow you can imagine. So again, this point goes to OnlyFans management again. Now, the second last point is how easy it is to scale. And to make it short, in dropshipping, scaling is a bit easier. Because if you have a proven ad concept and you have a winning product, it's very easy to just spend more money into ads or post more TikToks if you know what's working. Once you build up a brand and once everybody knows your product is good, it is high quality, it's very not easy, but it's very simple to scale. You know what to do. On OnlyFans management, it's very hard to scale. Let's be honest. Scaling the traffic, scaling the chatting, everything. There's 20 different things you need to work at once. And all the social media sites that you do marketing at, they always change their guidelines, trying to ban all the OnlyFans creators. So in order to scale, there's a lot of stuff you need to do. I got a special video for that as well. You can find it on my channel. So this point goes to dropshipping. It's easier to scale, let's face it. But now I'm gonna get into the last point that I mentioned. And it's something that no one really talks about. And that is, which business has more responsibility from your side? Let's break it down. Dropshipping. You stop working today. You have a fully running business. You stop working today. Worst case, you don't make money. Okay, that's it. It's not that serious. Yeah, maybe you have some orders to fulfill. I get it. Stopping a business in a second is never a good idea. But you don't really get in trouble for just stopping the business. And also, if it goes to zero, if all your ad accounts get blocked and all your products don't get delivered, that's it. It's like you're the only one suffering. OnlyFans management, that's not the case. Because remember, you're working with a creator. So if you fuck up, if you do a mistake, the creator you work with loses their main income. Most of them just quit their jobs. The creator may lose their reputation. Because if you're an agency that doesn't handle the privacy element well, maybe people in their city find out, which of course doesn't happen normally, but if you fuck up, that may happen. And also, if you fuck up with the taxes, for example, not only you have problems with the IRS, but your creator as well. So you have more responsibility on OnlyFans management. So whether if it's a good or bad thing, I personally believe it's a good thing, because with more responsibility comes more reward. And if you handle it correctly, you and the creator are gonna live much more easier lives with more money, gonna be more happy. So I'm gonna give that point to OnlyFans management, but just keep in mind you have more responsibility when you open up an OnlyFans agency. Now, this is everything for the video. You will see the list here. You can see which business has their strength and their weaknesses. You can decide what's better for yourself. I won't sit here and just say, yeah, dropshipping is shit, because it's not. In both businesses, there are people making a shit ton of money, and you need to decide what's the best fit for yourself. If you want to start and you have no clue how, you can click the link in the description for a free, completely free ebook, no sign up, nothing, where you get a step-by-step guide on how to make money on OnlyFans. Also, you can join the community that I created with over 3,000 like-minded OFM agency owners that are gonna answer every question you have, that are gonna help you crush this business every single day. So click the links in the description for free. Have a great day. Bye bye.